We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here on Monday, voiceless, with an angry Bill Rupp, a disgruntled Joey Rackets, and what type of mood are you in, Evan?
I am in a fantastic mood, actually.
Fantastic.
I'm not angry at anything. I fucking smashed all my bets this weekend.
Down.
You didn't smash something else, bro.
Well, I'm winning, aren't I?
10 points. I got 2 players left.
It doesn't matter. The game could get canceled. They can get hurt. What happened to the Syracuse game on Saturday?
You get canceled.
What happened to the Syracuse game?
Oh, that's great. All right. So Evan hasn't beaten Bill yet because the game keeps getting canceled. To give you guys an update, we told you on Friday that myself and Evan were taking on the two mooks down.
Nobody cares about your fantasy team, Tommy.
On the side of the screen.
Nobody cares about your fantasy team.
Evan handled his business and knocked off Bill Rupp.
First of all, I didn't lose. Nobody
soon.
cares about your fantasy team.
He'll be quitting. And Tommy G knocked off Joey Rackets. So, Evan, me and you, high five.
Without a kicker, too.
Iconic. If you're listening, you could have my team. You could take over.
And by the way, Evan, I actually, because Nikos decided to build a league format with 47 starting spots.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And 3 bench spots. So I knew I was playing Rackets, who's fucking just complete trash. And I wanted to pick someone up. So I actually dropped my kicker.
No, I know what you were doing. You were planting the seed that if I beat your ass, you're like, oh, I didn't even have a kicker against you.
No.
I know what you're
on
doing.
My mother's life, I was in there going to put a kicker, and then I realized your team was so bad. I actually never even needed to pick up the kicker to beat him. So I just kept the extra player on my team.
If I would have sat golf, we would be pretty much tied right now.
I mean, it's smart to play a guy.
Or play golf.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you played him, you talked about him on the round table, and then you didn't. Weekend in football,
I'm blaming that on Seedoff. It's Seedoff's fault. Fuck Seedoff.
You're just bad. So I thought this was pretty uneventful weekend in the NFL, honestly. Even that fucking Chiefs game last night, guys. Me and Bill were talking about it on the phone. There was like 75 points in that. I thought that was the most boring 75-point game I've ever seen. Like, what did you guys think of that game? I mean, it was good. But what did you guys think of that Tampa game last night?
Well, we now have ESPN absolutely sucking Mahomes' dick. I've seen that replay probably 5,000 times.
You did this. Relax. Oh, that fucking thing. Like he did. All right, he flipped the fucking ball. Get over it. Who fucking cares? Magician. But what'd you think of the game last night?
Uneventful.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette cost me probably like a $3,000 parlay because he didn't run at all, which was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was insane.
But we killed it on gambling. Hit the first touchdown prop plus 1,000. We hit 5 bet over on the team total. We pretty much smashed that game. Rackets had Kansas City.
Hey, Kansas City and in a teaser. We had the +9 too. That teaser cash I gave out on here.
Yeah, we did. That game was pretty much a fucking spanking by us. We did pretty fucking well on that. So we got both teams to score a touchdown in each half. Almost got 2 touchdowns, but Kansas City didn't score that second one.
Yeah. I only had 3 bets on the game last night, and I had Kansas City for a max bet, Fournette for a touchdown, and then Julio Jones was the one that didn't hit.
He's done, bro. I keep telling you. I know you love him for some reason.
No, I actually don't.
No, you lost a bet to me last year on him.
Yeah, it's just a good spot last night, and I didn't do it.
No, he's not good anymore, Tommy.
You're not breaking news by saying Julio Jones.
Well, you love him. You bet him. You bet me on him. You bet me on him, and then you keep
20
playing.
yards.
You keep playing him.
20 yards.
He's not going to get any yards.
He's garbage. He gets it.
He's garbage.
Oh, congratulations. You're so smart. You know Julio Jones sucks.
I told you last year he sucked when you said Billy's going to get 10 touchdown passes because he's with Tom Brady.
Speaking of sucks, Rackets, are you finally agreeing that Matt Ryan sucks?
I'm slowly coming over to the dark side.
No.
I'm slowly coming back.
No. He sucks.
Listen, Rackets is in the hole that you're in with Julio.
I agree Julio sucks.
You just bet him last night.
at 28 yards, Bill. I bet players who
You don't bet him!
Bill, I bet players who suck all the time.
He's not good!
I'm talking about Matt Ryan.
I just want to point out that he, in the post-game interview yesterday, he said that he doesn't understand what the uncharacteristic fumbling problem is.
Who?
Matt Ryan.
He sucks!
He said uncharacteristic.
He always fumbles.
And Rackets, if you fucking take Jonathan Taylor's yard
Bro.
one more fucking time this season, I'm going to fucking kill you.
All right.
Yeah. Done. Guys, no one bet that prop ever again.
Because when they go down 14 every game, they're not running the ball.
And even when they do run the ball, the problem with it this year is I said coming into the year I was low on Jonathan Taylor. One, no back has a monster year after a monster year. It almost never happens. Like every running back who rushes for 2,000 yards or gets 250 carries, the next year they either get hurt or they're tired or they suck. So, one, he was worked too much last year. Two, as much as Carson Wentz sucks, at least he can get the ball more than 5 yards down the field because he doesn't have a noodle arm. These teams are literally just stacking this shit out of the box and saying, here you go, Matt Ryan. Here's the whole world at your fingertips. And he's just fucking like this, throwing footballs all over the place, looking like a
Well, he had Pittman at 3 for 31. Like, if they're going to load the box like that,
they didn't use him.
yeah, you gotta use Pittman. You got to use your outside guys.
3 for 31 in the first quarter, and then he didn't fucking get another catch the rest of the game.
Mo Alley Cox has a career game, and you can't even tie the game.
They're fucking terrible football.
And I mean, the narrative changes if Taylor doesn't fumble and they go in, tie the game, and end up winning. The narrative changes that they came back, whatever. But they're not playing good football right now. I don't know. I don't expect Nick Foles either. I'll be honest with you. I think they would go to Erlinger, how the fuck you say his name, instead of Nick Foles.
No chance. They would definitely go to Foles, and they would definitely be better. He can't be worse. Matt Ryan's the worst. But like Bill Rupp says, all that matters is the final stats: 356 yards, 2 touchdowns. For Matt Ryan. So in Bill Rupp's world, that's a great game. Hollow
make
stats.
me yell because Jenna's sleeping.
Hollow stats everywhere for Matt Ryan. Hollow stats all day. So the Colts took the L. The Houston came back. That game was pretty useless. We have the Rams Niners tonight. We'll talk about that in a minute. Miami Cincinnati from Thursday. Tua is not playing this weekend, guys. They said no shit.
They blamed all the doctors, and all the doctors got fired.
Yeah, Tua could be 100% fine, and he's not playing this weekend. There's no fucking way they would take a chance putting him back on that play. So, yeah, Tua will be out this weekend. Minnesota, New Orleans, 28-25, 9 a.m. football game. I mean, they really got to stop this 9 a.m. shit. What do you guys think? Fucking pretty crazy ending. Pretty good game.
Double doink.
The Kamara thing was bullshit, bro.
Total bullshit.
You can't have FanDuel had his props, his rushing prop. It was like 1:30 in the morning, 2:00 in the morning before I went to bed. I looked at FanDuel. His rushing prop was at 60. I'm like, okay, so he's playing. Went to sleep, woke up, and he's out. What the Come on.
Rackets, he was in the whole time. That was like Constantino was telling me, he was hurt all week. Okay, he's hurt. He was still playing.
He was still supposed to play. Yeah.
You can't fucking have people on the East Coast
when they're doubtful, they don't have props put out for them the night before.
Waking up at 8:30.
Get up at 8:00 in the morning and fucking put your fantasy team in.
Yeah, no, it's so stupid. 9 o'clock in the morning, stupid.
There's another 9 o'clock game this week.
I know, it's so fucking dumb, dude. Just give us an extra Monday night game. The fuck? Fuck London.
What I want to know is, are half of those people at the game, are they even from there, or are they Americans who traveled there?
No, they're from there. They're trying to get it. They're trying to.
You think the people in the
it's never going to catch on in London.
I saw like Jets jerseys and Falcons jerseys and Vikings literally jerseys from every team.
It's the whole country, right? Like it's the whole country who's just like, there's a game in our country. So it's like people go from no matter who their team are, they're just going to the football game. They're not necessarily Viking fans. But I mean, listen, the bottom line is that none of the rest of the world gives a fuck about football. Soccer is the biggest sport in the world by far, times a million. The highest paid athletes, the highest paid players, the most Instagram followers, the biggest sport. Every metric you want to use to judge how popular something is, it's soccer. So fucking good luck. Like, we don't need fucking football games in London. Like, you're talking about player safety. You don't need these guys flying to a foreign country and playing at an odd time over there in fucking Wembley Stadium or where the fuck they're playing. So stupid. Justin Jefferson, sick bounce back game, 10 for 147. Thielen has finally, I get Kirk Cousins realized that Thielen's actually pretty good at football. And has decided.
Justin Jefferson dropped a lot of passes in that game too.
Yeah. And yeah, so 28-25 there. We had Atlanta and Cleveland. What did you guys think? Jacoby Brissett didn't look as good as he's been looking so far. Mariota, Cordero Patterson's hurt. What's going on?
Atlanta should be 4-0, basically. Wait till next year. That's all I got to say. We get a first round. We basically get one of the best receivers in football back on Atlanta because he's fucking suspended a year for gambling a parlay.
It's a bit of parlay.
You know, and then we have a fucking great we have a quarterback of the future sitting on the bench.
Yep.
Atlanta's offense with Cordell Patterson, with all these guys, bro, they're gonna be fucking dangerous next year, that offense. Going to be very good.
Yeah. I love Ritter coming off the bench.
You had a great call with the over 4.5 wins. For Atlanta. I mean, that was
already
joke.
I thought a better call was the under 10.5 wins on the Colts. What do you think, Rackets?
This motherfucker.
I think the best call was when I told you that Jameis Winston sucks big dick and the Saints aren't going to do anything this year because that team sucks. Michael Thomas sucks. The Saints suck. Tommy just keeps Michael Thomas, Michael Vick, Michael Thomas, Michael Vick. Julio Jones. Julio Jones?
I do not touch that guy.
Julio Jones, Michael Thomas. You love Julio Jones. You love Michael Thomas. Go back 5 years.
I do love Michael Thomas.
5 years. You love him.
Give me Michael Thomas. Don't fucking pin Julio Jones on me. The prop was 20 yards. 20 yards, and he dropped a 25-yard pass. If his prop was 40, I wouldn't even looked at it. Stop saying.
And I'll give you. I'm yelling at you. I'll give you another good call you made. Cooper Rush.
Dude, better than Dak.
Somebody in the chat just said Patterson got placed on IR.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He's out for 4 weeks.
Knee injury.
Fucking sucks.
That's no good.
No, Algier.
He's on every one of my fantasy teams.
Yeah, mine too. What were you saying, Bill? Cooper Rush?
Cooper Rush is. I mean, Dak comes back, I think, next week.
Yep.
Cowboys start to play better opponents now. Jerry wants a quarterback controversy, and he's going to get it.
I mean, he is the first Cowboys quarterback to ever start 4-0.
Like I told you yesterday, Tommy, I don't know. This guy was not good years ago, Cooper Rush. He bounced around from teams. He wasn't good. I don't know if he got good coaching somewhere or he put in the work or what happened.
I mean, listen, the thing about it, Bill, is that one, he's been in the league now for 5 years. He's only been on the Cowboys, so he knows that system very well. But the bottom line is that they have a lot of weapons. They've had a lot of weapons through Dak's whole career, even when they had Amari and Gallup and Zeke and Pollard. I mean, this team right now, even without Amari Cooper, is stacked from an offensive perspective, especially with Gallup back now. CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown, Schultz, Gallup, Zeke, Pollard. Like, most teams would kill for 3 or 4 of those guys, let alone 6 of them. So, yeah, you got to go win. Dak has everything. That's why I say Dak sucks. Dak is fucking terrible, and he's been fucking terrible for a long time.
You don't usually see a guy who was demoted from being a backup to the practice squad, bounced around in the fucking organization, and then comes back to be a fucking starter because they had, 2 years ago? They had what's his name?
Ben DiNucci?
DiNucci.
It's
Ben DiNucci.
And then another guy. The guy used to be the quarterback from Cincinnati. So they had, all these guys were starting over him. And he had a couple chances, practice squad and everything. I don't know.
I mean, listen, the bottom line is everyone's talking about fucking Dak's. Like, Dak, 4,500 yards, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions with 9 fumbles. He just can't win. He sucks. The numbers don't mean everything. Sometimes you got to go beyond the numbers. It's not a big-time player, not good. They're better off with him. And, have fun, Cooper Rush. You're done for the year now. So we won't see him again. There's no quarterback controversy.
What do you think about the New York Football Giants?
I think they're trash. They beat the Bears.
Saquon Barkley is the real deal.
Really good. He's having a really good year. But he's having a very good year. Very, very good year. Yeah, but they're dog shit. Like, that's all they have, right? Like, I think Daniel Jones threw for like 40 yards or something. Like, what did he throw for? 70.
But they're just going to run the ball.
71 yards he threw for.
Well, it was the Jesus Christ. The Bears can't stop the run.
Yeah.
And they just he ran for what, 150 yards yesterday?
46 yards on 30.
And Daniel Jones had like 50. So.
But the leading receiver on the team, my fucking little punt DFS play, and we hit his prop at 17.5. Daniel Bellinger.
Too bad he did nothing for our fantasy team.
Unfortunately, he was the leading receiver with 23 yards, but that was interesting. Yeah, and then on the Bears side of the ball, just fucking nothing again. Just nothing, just trash. Two trash teams.
The Packers are not a good football team. I'll tell you that right now.
Packers are not.
Aaron Rodgers looks like he was throwing that game yesterday.
Patriots were part of the teaser I gave you guys on Friday, man.
I mean, did you watch the rest? Did you watch that game, Rackets?
Yeah, I paid attention. That was one of the ones I was paying attention to.
Oh, Jenna's pissed.
Oh, you woke her up.
Stretch.
Did you see some of the throws he was making? Rodgers?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody?
Airmail and shit into the flat. Oh, yeah.
Not even caring. And then they went up against a third-string other guy got hurt. I mean, bro. And they almost lost.
Yeah. Bailey Zappi almost fucking took him out. What a mess. I mean, that was the worst win of the weekend, I think. I think that, if you look at teams coming off a win that you talk shit on, it was the Packers. Like, that was a bad win. Like, that was just an ugly win.
And we're getting into the season now where there's all these injuries. The guy from the running back of Denver is out for the year.
Yep.
He's done. So now they have the fumbling machine coming in as his replacement.
Who is not the same player, Tommy G.
No. Washed.
Remember a couple weeks ago or whatever it was, he's like, Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams are the same guy. No, they're not.
They had literally the same exact numbers last year. Literally the same exact carry.
But they're not the same guys.
Well,
Melvin Gordon
last year, they were the same player.
Melvin Gordon's a fumbling machine.
Last year, they were the same exact player last year. And everyone talks, and Javonte Williams, obviously, far better. But they were the same exact statistical player last year. And everyone talks about it like Melvin Gordon's like a complete piece of garbage. And
He kind of is a piece of garbage.
No, he's not great. He's getting old. Not a garbage, but yeah, he does fumble way too much. The Jets, Evan.
Yup.
Jets. Zach is back.
That was a sloppy game. Kenny Pickett.
Not good, most of it.
But Kenny Pickett came in, scored 2 rushing touchdowns immediately. Our defense looked like fucking garbage, and we got lucky on an interception. And Breece Hall,
he threw a pick for his first NFL pass. Was an interception.
Well, I think Brett Favre did that as well. So
let's see if Kenny Pickett goes and rips off homeless people too later in his life.
He looks like a frat boy. I wouldn't doubt it.
And then he threw another interception. Pittsburgh just gave that game away totally.
It did.
But all my money was on Wilson rushing over 8.5 yards. Told 15. You guys here. And he got it in basically the first play of the game. So I knew it was gonna happen. Cashed that easily. And Koo is the man, guys. Every week I bet on Koo.
Bill was screaming for Russell to run before the game's even started.
Oh, I had so much on that, Rackets.
Or for Wilson, I'm sorry.
I put way too much on it.
Yeah. I think we have to start looking into potentially the Indianapolis kicker, Bill, like I was saying. I think we need to start thinking about whether we want to make him.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem with Atlanta too. When they play like last year, especially with Koo, when they play the good teams and they get down early, and Koo doesn't get it in the first half, it's done because they're not going to kick. That's going to be the same problem with the Colts. Colts are not going to be good now. They're bad. They're going to be down early. Not only are they going to kick field goals, they don't even run the fucking ball.
Yeah, not even run the ball. And Taylor's hurt. He's got a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, he's done. His ear.
He missed his first practice of the year this week.
Well, the good thing is that the team Rackets switched off of the Buffalo Bills. Move on to 3-1, heading towards.
That was actually the worst win of the weekend, next to the Patriots.
Well, yeah, I thought
that game cost me a lot of money.
Why?
Why? Because of the 2 touchdown passes.
Oh, yeah, that was the worst thing that ever happened in the history of my life.
And it was all because of Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Harbaugh decides some reason
So stupid, man.
to not kick that field goal to go up 3. He, in a sense, to go for it on 4th down by the goal line, can't even get it. Buffalo drives down the field in 2 minutes and just basically kneels it out for the game-winning field goal from the 2. If they kicked that field goal, Buffalo would have scored a touchdown. We don't know if we would have gotten it, if they would have ran it in or he would have thrown it, but at least we would have had the chance for the touchdown. We had no chance. I knew it was over. That was bullshit. What are these coaches doing?
And then he throws the pick so that they get the ball at the 20 and not even at the 1.
Rackets, what are these coaches doing? I don't understand. Take the points. You're going to be up.
It's not even these coaches. It's Jim Harbaugh.
He even mentioned the analytics too. He's like,
well,
the analytical answer.
I saw it in his interview.
Yeah.
He's a moron.
I mean, that's just, dude, last year did the same thing to fucking to ruin all their opportunities. The Ravens are fucked. I know Ghost loves them every year, and a lot of people in here love them every year. I hate them. I hate the Ravens because they got a bad coach who makes Aaron Boone-like decisions, and Lamar Jackson cannot fucking win. He's a loser. He's a born fucking loser. I'm sorry to say it. I know you want to fucking worship him because he's an athletic black quarterback. He's a loser. He didn't win shit in college. He has 1 playoff win his whole career. Everyone's talking about Tua 2 weeks ago. Lamar Jackson lost that game. Tua didn't win it. They were up 35-17 or whatever, 35-14. And Lamar Jackson couldn't score in the whole 4th quarter. And then yesterday, Lamar Jackson loses the game again. Like,
no, they didn't score in the whole second half.
Go win a fucking game for once. Stop getting a lead and then fucking going in park. Because that's what Lamar Jackson does. He gets a lead and then he puts it in park. And he can't fucking win. Every year they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to get knocked out in the first round every year. And they're going to lose big games like this late. Josh Allen played like shit. It was the worst game I've seen the Bills play. But you know what? Josh Allen found a way to win. And that's what winners do. Lamar Jackson is a loser. He's great, but he's a loser. Accept it.
0 points in the second half.
What about Miami game? He had 0 points in the second half too.
They can't score. And
they beat Miami 34-7 or some, 35-7 or some shit. Like they can't. He's a loser, dude. End of story. I know you want to make him a thing because he's young and he's black. He's a fucking loser. Stop. Pick someone else. What about Detroit, Seattle? Is Seattle decent? Is Geno Smith not suck, Rackets? Like,
I'm not going on record saying that.
Highest scoring game this year.
I mean, is Geno Smith like okay?
I liked Goff. I said it on the roundtable. I was all over Goff, and I just didn't know what they were. And then I pulled him out of my lineup because of C-Duff. Fuck you again, C-Duff.
Talking about how much he liked Goff. He didn't even play him on his fantasy team.
And I talked about how much I liked
one other option.
And Tommy G, I talked about how much I liked Rashaad Penny, and he didn't make my lineup either.
I mean, he's the worst.
The worst.
If you didn't have Hawkinson in your lineup yesterday, you didn't win anything.
Yeah, how's that feel? Iconic. Take that.
But, I mean, is Geno Smith, is he legitimate? Is he a viable NFL quarterback?
No.
I think he's like leading the league in completion percentage.
I'm going to say no, he's not viable, but he's definitely a different version of Geno than we saw the last 4 or 5 years.
Literally has a 72% UBR, 77% completion percentage right now. 77% completion percentage. Almost 1,100 yards, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
His stats are insane. He's got 4 games played, 91.1 passer rating. Oh no, that's the wrong one. 4 games played, 108 passer rating, 77.3 completion percentage, 260 per game, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And Russ's numbers are nowhere near that.
He's played, but you have to also think he's played probably the couple of the worst teams in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, you got to also remember he played the Niners too at San Fran.
He played Denver week 1, which Denver,
you can't say that though. Denver's a top 5 defense, so it doesn't matter.
But that team's not good, Tommy.
It doesn't matter. His stats are against 2 good teams, 2 bad.
But Denver's not good. San Francisco.
What does that have to do with his offense?
San Francisco killed them.
Playing their offense. He's playing the other team's defense. How does that discredit his offensive stats if Denver has a good D and not a good O?
Okay, the Lions have the worst defense in the NFL.
Of course they do.
And the Falcons have probably the second worst defense in the NFL.
Of course they do. So
who is the only undefeated team against the spread this year? 4-0.
Seattle.
The Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons. Yes, sir.
It should be 4-0 anyway.
Yeah, it should be 4-0 winning. What about any other takeaways from that Chargers-Houston game? Not really, right? Nothing much there. Philly, Jacksonville.
I don't even know why he should be out. He should have sat a couple weeks.
Who?
The quarterback. Why is he even playing?
Justin Herbert?
Yeah. He should have broken ribs, bro. He didn't look good last week when he was throwing shitty passes, and he didn't look good yesterday.
Well, he does have the best medical staff that has been dealing with rib injuries of all time in the NFL, so.
Yeah, I think
that's a joke, everybody.
I think he looked great yesterday. 340 and 2, 27-39. Looked fine. I didn't see anything.
Their running back looked great.
Eckler looked really good. Yeah, I mean, we want to talk about Philly. I mean, Philly, is they legit? What do you think?
I mean, I wasn't on them. Neither were you. I said that yesterday. I was wrong. They are.
I'm still not. Jalen Hurts can't run the ball 16 times a game. That's going to be a problem. He's going to get hurt. There's no way.
Oh, until he gets hurt.
Well,
he is. He's tied for first in rushing touchdowns in the entire league, not just quarterbacks.
Yeah, he can't run the ball that much. He can't run the ball 16 times a game. That's what number 1 backs do. But as of right now, I mean, listen, they played nobody. But, we're down 14-0 to the Jaguars. Jaguars defense got us on the board with some early fantasy points in DFS. That was nice.
Are you ready to admit that they're shitty and they're back to earth?
Who?
The Jags.
Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, the guy you said was great.
There's a lot of fumbles with the rain, but they're still good. I'm still on them.
That's your team, not mine.
I'm the one who said that Trevor Lawrence is not elite, not good. You're the one who said I'm going to have to admit that
was Rackets.
Oh, I mean,
that was me.
Yeah, he's not there.
No, I still do like him.
I did like the Jaguars in the game. I mean, listen, they got up 14-0. If they didn't get outscored 20-0 in the second quarter, the Eagles had 1 quarter. They did everything in the second quarter, and then it was basically just the game just stopped. But at 14-0, trust me, I was liking that Jaguars money line. I think everyone else was too. Vegas, Denver, we talked about, and then the final thing on the Kansas City Tampa game. Any final takeaways here on this one, guys?
Kansas City dominated the game start to finish. One of my buddies texted me, is like the game was over at the kickoff, and I'm like, yeah, kind of, but not really. That's not how it goes. But
Tampa's just not good.
Tommy said that in an argument last night on the phone. Tommy said that
me and Bill argue sometimes, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that.
No, not you guys.
Tommy said Mahomes is not.
He's not. No.
Not the greatest.
Stop changing my fucking words. You don't get to lie. You don't get to make up what I fucking said. Stop doing it.
What did you say?
You do it every time.
What did you say?
I said Mahomes is regressing. I did not say he's not good.
In my brain, I hear. All right, listen to me. Hold on. In my brain, I hear Mahomes is not good.
I never in my life said that. I said, doesn't it feel like Mahomes is kind of going a little bit backwards? Like he's not evolving like Josh Allen is evolving and getting better. A lot of these quarterbacks are getting better. Mahomes is getting a little bit worse. Even yesterday. He wasn't great yesterday. He was good. He had that one cool little pass. He was 23 for 37 for 249 yards. He just doesn't look sexy. You know how I look on a Monday? How I fucking am hungover and fucking cracked out. That's how Mahomes' game looks now.
Rackets,
it looks a little shitty.
This guy wants him to get better from a 2018 season when he threw for 5,100 yards, 50 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. He wants him to get better.
No, but
you want him to get better, you stupid fuck.
I don't. Listen, The bottom line is
everybody would regress from that.
Dude, when a dude comes out and throws for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns and never even hits 40 again the rest of his career so far, that's a big regression.
Oh, 37 and 38.
That's not enough from the best. Dude, he was the best after his rookie year, Rackets. We were calling him the best quarterback in USANFL history. That's what we were calling him.
And you want to know his
Rupp last night on the phone said he's top 3 or 4 this year. That's regression. If you went from the best
know his stats?
in the history to
Do you want to know his stats?
That's regression.
You want to know his stats for 2000?
I don't care about his stats. I watched
1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns, 2 picks.
That's great. He has the same stats as Geno Smith. Awesome. Like, it's a fucking terrible league. I'm not saying his stats aren't good. I'm not saying he's top 3 or not top 3 or 4. I'm saying I haven't heard anyone for the last 2 years even bring up the fact that Mahomes is one of the best of all time. I haven't even heard it said or sniffed. Have you guys? You heard anyone this year talk about Mahomes being the best quarterback ever? No.
Not really, no.
So he's going backwards a little bit. That's okay. He's still going to be a Hall of Famer. He's still going to be fantastic. But he's not the guy he was 3 years ago.
Did you just put him in the same sentence as Geno Smith?
I mean, I'm putting their stats in the same sentence. He's actually.
Look at the teams that he's played.
Look at the team that he's on.
My Colts beat him.
That he has.
My Colts took him down.
Fucking Bill.
What receivers does he have?
Well, he's got 19 guys.
Who?
19 guys.
Besides Kelsey.
He doesn't have Tyreek Hill. He's got fucking 19 guys on that team. Fucking Valdez-Scantling, Juju, Edwards-Helaire, Sky Moore, McKinnon, Mecole Hardman, Noah Gray. Fucking a million guys there. And he's good. He's good. He's a great quarterback.
Juju sucks, but that's okay.
And who is this schedule he played? The Cardinals.
Scantling, 13.
Cardinals suck. They should have lost to the Chargers.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 13 for 168 this season. Sucks my big,
all right.
Yeah, sucks too.
Read through the stats.
Big hairy balls. Juju Smith-Schuster, 19 for 224. Sucks big balls. 0 touchdowns.
That's Mahomes' fault then. Why are you reading?
One fucking guy.
Why are you reading the stats of the receivers? That's the quarterback's job to make the
He's
receivers.
got one guy.
That's the quarterback's job to make the receivers' stats good.
He's got Kelsey.
So if they got bad stats, that's the quarterback's fault. It's the quarterback's fault, you fucking knucklehead idiot. They just lost to the goddamn Colts last week. Now we're all fucking because Tampa doesn't have fucking anyone on the field. Get out of here. Fucking trash. What about tonight's game, guys? Actually, do we have something we got to do before we get to tonight's game?
I don't know if you want to talk about NCAA over the weekend or no.
Monster weekend for NCAA. Absolute fucking skull fucking. Destroyed it. I'm the best. I think I'm the best in the world. I don't know. Maybe Howie Dewey. That's it. Like, it's me or him. Best in the world. Hit another plus 340. Hit another plus 450. Hit another plus 500. Really should have just destroyed everything. I mean, we're just right on everything. Georgia Southern almost won at the buzzer. Just a great Saturday. Great college football weekend. And I don't think anyone hits more outright dogs than we do at all. I mean, I had Purdue on the money line and Boston College on the money line, getting 15.5 and getting 13. Like, we don't need the points. Just go fucking smash. Finish the night strong with some live bets. Just a great Saturday. College football is awesome. We are the leader in college football between me and how we do it. We kill it. Absolutely kill it. So it's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of chaos. But college football is great. So not many huge major takeaways. What do you think of Georgia, Bill? You think think we got to worry about Georgia?
I mean, I don't like them on the road. Told you I didn't like them on the road, so I didn't bet them. They're just different team. Different team. I mean, it's kids. It's kids, you know? They're on the road. They're fucking maybe hooking up with cheerleaders, doing some fucking blow in the bathroom. Who the fuck knows?
But I did in college. But I do now.
The easiest bet, and we spoke about it, was that night game. It was Clemson. I mean, the way Clemson came out, that was the best intro, best walk-in that I've ever seen in a game. Like better than boxing, better than MMA. The only thing better may have been is when what's his name came out as the Undertaker, Adesanya. That was cool. But this was awesome. They pulled up the bus. They got off the bus, ran down the grass. I was hoping that they fell and they would all topple down each other. That didn't happen.
Bad watching them stomp on the grass.
Yeah, it was well, they covered the grass. Okay, they covered it with a carpet.
They respected the grass.
They covered the carpet.
Showed respect.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was easy, right? When they came out of that's intimidation, bro. Yeah. When you come out like that, like fucking men down the grass, you fucking take that other team and you intimidate those motherfuckers.
That's right, though, Rupp. That's right. You intimidate them. We had we had Clemson. That was a big bet of ours. We won that. USC looks for real. Caleb Wilson looks for real. Ole Miss knocks off Kentucky. Kentucky will be heading outside the top 10, I'm assuming. Baylor, Oklahoma State game was a lot of fun. Utah with the fucking shit stomp as we predicted.
We got fucked on Bama.
Well, you did get fucked on Bama. Well, we got lucky on Bama, too. The Bryce Young went out. But that was the worst fucking non-cover that guy should have turned in. Portnoy posted a video about it, too, I think, because we were bitching about it. And then, we had a bunch of live bet fun, too. Hitting Georgia Tech live, when they were down the end of that game. They kept giving us easy lines. Hitting fucking Georgia live when they were losing. So fun weekend, good weekend. Can't wait to get back at it. College football will be back on the board. I think Thursday there's some college football games. Not exactly sure, Rackets, why college football hasn't figured out a way to play more Tuesday, Wednesday games. This week we actually do have a Wednesday game, SMU, UCF. They got to start playing some Tuesday, Wednesday games. These teams get multiple buys. They take off for like a week and a half. You give a team a bye last week, play them on a Tuesday with this week. I mean, I think that's something they need to start doing to get some more exposure.
That's what they should be spreading out college football and not the NFL.
Yeah, NFL should be played Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There should be no games before that. It's too much of an injury risk, too much money on the line. And then we should have college football Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I agree, Rackets. Let's move on over to some MLB real quick.
We have to talk about the Braves.
No, jeez. Are you going to be lighting him up about the Mets for about 10 minutes?
The Mets! Biggest series of the year. Biggest series of the year. This is everything. DeGrom and Scherzer. I gotta win it all. All we gotta do is win the first game of the series, and then it's over, because we're gonna kill them in the game 2 and 3. Fucking losers. And the Braves just sweep the Mets. Sweep the Mets. Sweep the Mets. Step right up and sweep the Mets. Grab Bill Rupp and fuck him in the ass. I can't believe they got knocked out of first so fast. What a bunch of fucking losers, Rackets.
I was on them that first day. I can't say anything. I almost wore my Mets hat in support, but I couldn't do it.
We even got Bill Rupp off the show now. This is great.
He even covered his camera. It's so fun.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. This is fucking great. So we will basically be looking towards a Mets early exit in the playoffs. They won't get the rest they need for their pitchers. They have no offense. And let's see if they can battle back and get a win in the first round. We're probably looking at the division for the Braves. Oh. Let's go. What do we like today, Rackets and baseball?
There's really not a whole lot. Everybody's kind of locked everything up already. Everybody that had the Guardians, I don't have any problem with, but minus 210, I'm not going to pay for that. Braves don't really have anything to. Well, I guess they do
a little bit.
But
after beating the shit out of the Mets, they don't have much to play for anymore.
I don't mind that. I don't really know too much about Elder, but minus 160 for the Braves doesn't look too bad. No interest in the Jays or the Orioles. Neither team has anything to play for. I think maybe the Jays do kind of with the Rays, but I don't know if they can even switch positions or not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
there's really not much I like in baseball tonight.
I mean, listen, everyone's eliminated. I'm not going to put a baseball bet in. I got my ass kicked the last 2 times I tried to bet baseball. I'm done until the playoffs.
Targeting the Red Sox doesn't seem like a bad idea. Rays minus 140 might be okay, but again, I don't know how much they have to play for. Like,
I mean, I think
these teams aren't motivated.
Right?
There's 3 games left.
If you're gonna play anything, you got to play Philly and Milwaukee, right? Like, isn't that the last battle?
That's basically the last one. Yeah.
Right, Bill. What do you think? Philly, Milwaukee? Which one do you think it's?
Those are the only 2 teams left.
Right, like which one do you think ends up getting in?
I mean, Philly, I would never bet them. They're fucking.
They fucking falling apart, right?
Yeah, Milwaukee, I don't think is any good either. So I'll just sit back and watch. To see who the Mets are going to beat in the first round of the playoffs.
All right, we'll see. We're excited for that. The one thing I'll say is I do like the Braves today, minus 158. The problem with it is that you have that emotional high of sweeping those fucking trash cans from New York that, like, now you
Do we think Judge is going to get that tonight? Do we think Judge is going to hit a home run tonight?
It's like coming off that emotional high of beating the Mets. I'm just a little worried you might have a little letdown spot today, so I'm not going to bet any of it. Okay, Bill, you can take it off. We're talking about Aaron Judge now. Rackets, what did you say about Judge?
Do we think he hits it tonight? Because if he doesn't, now theoretically, if he doesn't hit it tonight, there's a doubleheader game or a doubleheader day that's coming. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day, but he's probably not playing both of those games, right? Unless he DHs both of them.
No, he's playing them all.
Second of every game until he gets the mark, 100%.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because Boone already said he wanted to get him one of those days off.
Yeah, well, he's got to hit the home run. He's got to hit the home run, and not only the home run. He's going for the batting. He's going for a triple crown. He's not getting any days.
So does he DH then those 2 games?
I mean, maybe he DHs.
Maybe DH, yeah, but he's going for a triple crown. He's going for the home run record. He's not sitting any games. Judge is in a predicament where he's getting no rest. So
Judge is fucked. Judge is fucked on the triple crown. He's not getting the triple crown.
I think if he hits it tonight, he does get one of those doubleheaders off.
He's done in the triple crown. There's no way he gets it. He's 4 points. He's 4 batting average points behind Arias now. Like, 4 points is a lot to make up in a couple games. Like, there's no way. I mean, unless Arias goes like a fucking 0 for 8 and Judge goes 6 for 8, I think he's pretty much can kiss the triple crown goodbye. But he needs the fucking home run. I gotta leave to go get my son. I don't know how long you guys are gonna be here, but I'm just gonna put it out real quick. Give me bets out for the NFL game. We're pivoting over to that right now.
Yeah, I'm on the 49ers heavy money line. I got minus 122 earlier. It's minus 126, so it's basically the same thing. Lean kind of on the under here, but I don't. The number is pretty much right on. So these teams have played 5 times since 2020 that I looked at for the scores, and it's 3-2 to the under, and the over, one of the overs hit by the hook. So this number is basically right on the money. I do lean toward the under, but I probably not going to play it.
Okay, so Billy Rock.
Someone has said they helped the Cardinals play the Mets. If out of any team, I would like the Mets to play the Cardinals.
Yeah, you got to get 2 guys in that lineup out.
Yeah, Cardinals.
That would be a gift. That would be a gift.
Trash team, bro. They fucking have 2 guys. That's it. We've watched them all season. We bet them. I don't think anybody in the country knows more about the Cardinals than us over here. 2 guys. That's all you have to do. What were you saying now, Tommy?
Just a game tonight.
What? Oh, the football game?
Yeah.
Nothing yet. Nothing for me. It's a tough game, bro. I don't know. Who'd you say?
This is one.
I already have a bet on Cooper Kupp that I put out during the week, 7.5 receptions. So I'm going to keep betting that at 7.5 every week until they move it. You didn't hit it last week.
I can't believe they left the 7.5 receptions up. Like, where was that? They had that somewhere else. It's 8.5 now. It's about pounded out.
Yeah, 7.5.
I still don't know about the 8.5. I do kind of like the Jeffrey Wilson over 1.5 catches. I like him for the game to play well in the game, and he's been getting some targets over there. I think 2 catches out of him against a tough.
He's hit that number all 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think, and it's a tough. This is the toughest defense they've played yet, right? Like, so. Probably should dump off. Played Denver last week, who's another tough defense. He ended 3 for 31. I think Jeff Wilson over 1.5 catches for Jeff Wilson. Let me see what the best number I can get on that is. Please hold.
I also like Ayuk tonight. I do like Debo too. Debo's gonna do his thing.
I like Ayuk to get hurt and to break his bones. The first play of the game.
To break his bones. Why?
First play of the game.
He's probably playing against them.
You're playing against them. I like Ayuk to break his bones.
No, I like Ayuk tonight. I don't know if he scores touchdown, but I like 5-6 catches from him. I don't know what his prop is, but he should be pretty decently involved tonight.
Yeah, I like Ayuk. Ayuk's reception prop is 4.5 plus money.
Yeah, I'll probably hit that.
Yeah, plus 114.
I project him for about 6 or 7.
All right.
I also like Higbee
Penis.
to get hurt and break his bones, and Jeff Wilson Jr. to pull his Achilles tendon on the first run of the game.
Yeah, you could tell Bill Rupp's fantasy teams are doing fantastic. Needing 3 players to get in catastrophic, life-threatening injuries in order to win, or it's a game to just get canceled. I am also on the.
We saw it over the weekend.
I mean, hey, it could happen. Anything can happen, Bill. Anything can happen. Maybe a plane will land in the middle of the stadium or something like that. You never know. I do like the Niners here too. You can throw me on for that. Evan, Niners minus 126. I'm on board with that. The odds boost. We got to talk about the odds boost whenever it pops up. Here's the odds boost. Stafford 200, Garoppolo 200, and George Kittle 1 touchdown. So we know the 3 things we're going to stay away from there. And Cooper Kupp to have 80 receiving yards and Deebo Samuel to have 80 rushing and receiving yards. Which one do you think the trap is, Rackets? Cooper Kupp or Deebo Samuel?
We looked at that in chat earlier today. I originally looked at Kupp, and it was just because he's only averaged 51 yards a game against the Niners in his career. But the last 3 or 4 have been monster games.
Like about 20 or more all 3 games last year.
Yeah, so he got all of them last year, and they scored 20 points in that playoff game, and he had 11 for 142. So the 49ers are good at let Kupp get what he gets, but they're good at least minimizing the damage that he does.
Yeah. What's the odds boost on DraftKings for this? Does anyone know? Cooper Kupp 1+ catch minus 20,000. Why did they even put those up, Bill, on there?
That's so stupid.
Why did
because some people get those as a it's like your first week or whatever.
Like if you deposit?
Yeah, you get those at like plus 100.
Okay.
You know? But it comes up on our accounts as minus like 2,000 or 10,000 or 20,000.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, why is there always like a minus 50,000 on there?
Yeah.
Doesn't even
But if you bet those all the time, like if you put like $100,000 on them, you might finish out the season with like $1,000.
You should win a lot. Yes, you should win a lot. Bill Rupp, that's what you guys tune in for. Bill Rupp dropping dimes. If you bet minus 20,000s over the course of the year, you should win those bets. Good job, Bill. That's what we got you here for. Anything else on this game on the show? Obviously, I mean, we'd love to have a fucking high-flying shootout type game to look at. Would anyone be shocked if this game ends 17-13?
Nope. That's why I kind of like the under. We got our showcase and shootout last night.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a shit show tonight, I think.
I'm gonna give you the best bet on the board.
Cooper Kupp.
I mean, listen, your mom's gonna be mad at me. I know she is. Your mom's gonna be pissed. We lost a lot of her money with Josh Allen over 1.5. Mom's not happy. Mama is not happy with Tommy G right now. I'm gonna tell you to call your mom back.
Oh shit!
Call your mom back. Tell her, give you another chance. We made her a lot of money in the first 4 weeks. Just one bad run on Mom Dukes there. So you gotta talk her in. I'm gonna send some dick pics. I'm gonna send some flowers, send some candy. See if Mom can go and maybe we lost the IRA, but we got to go get the 401k. Whatever we got to do, we got to move it in. And I'm gonna make it a fucking sexy one. We're gonna get sexy with this one. Are you ready for this, Evan? Get your pen ready. You're gonna have to do some writing here.
Let's do it.
We're gonna get sex machine-y with this one. This is the single most perfect time to do this bet. Are you ready, Bill Rupp? 1.5 point spreads on primetime football, divisional rivalry where the slightly worse team is home. The nuts. Give me the Rams plus 14.5, Evan. Give me the 49ers plus 11.5. There's a 13-point teaser. Same game, all 4 angles, 13 points. Give me the over 29.5. So that even 17-13 gets us over the number. And give me the under 55.5. I'm going to take that, and it's going to land in the middle. This is the Tommy G 13-point middle. Some sites you can't do it on. Some sites you can. Go find the ones you can. Outside of that, Bill, any lean on the total here? You got to be going first half under.
Yeah, we did that as a hedge last night, just in case. Yeah, probably under again, but I'm looking for rushing. Anybody see rushing yards for Debo anywhere?
I saw it somewhere. Where did I fucking see it? Debo, it was FanDuel. FanDuel play rushing yards, 29.5.
20 oof.
That's fucking high.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, what the fuck? That is high.
Never
All
mind.
right, I gotta get my son. I'll see you guys at Rupp and Rackets 5:30 in the Discord today.
Nice.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's Monday, Bill.
I'll be sleeping like a baby.
This motherfucker. All right, see you guys.
The Jeff Wilson 55.5. I think we got to touch that. Let me just see what his rushing and receiving is.
No, he's gonna break his leg first play of the game.
No, he isn't. A lot of false lies and propaganda. False lies. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, Evan. Give me a Jeff Wilson 69.5 rushing and receiving. I like that one.
Nice.
How come DraftKings has no props up?
Probably because of injury, maybe, or something. I don't know.
I just
Why?
looked. They have there's something going on with their same game parlays, so they have to. They're like making adjustments to it apparently.
Yeah, they don't have any props up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I mean, Aaron Donald to record a sack. Let's do that. Aaron Donald minus 140. Let me just see if I can find a better number on that somewhere. Aaron Donald. Tackles and assists, sacks. No, it seems like that's the best line, minus 142. So Aaron Donald to record a sack, minus 142. You like that one, Bill Rupp?
I do.
He's going to get the Jimmy for sure tonight. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to be betting on this. I mean, maybe some first half under action. Bill, did you put that as an official play?
I did not. I do like it, though. What's the line?
First half under, you're looking at first half total under 20.5 minus 120.
Mm-hmm.
We can get a 21.5 somewhere.
Yeah, I'd buy it up to minus 135 or so for 21.
Let me see if they have those options there. Game lines.
DraftKings usually does when they open it up.
Does, yeah. Halves. Let's see. Alternate spread, alternate total first half. 21.5, under 21.5, silly Billy Rupp is minus 125.
Okay, I like that.
You want that?
Yeah.
Right. Under 21.5, I like that too. Under 21.5, minus 125, Evan, for the first half of the game. The first half of this contest tonight that we'll be seeing.
Yeah, because last night was a fucking shit show. So I can't see it going like that again.
Yeah. So, first
and
half.
guys, a good thing about joining the 4 Deep is the Discord, bro, because we had half of the subscribers up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they were putting bets out themselves that they loved. Everyone had parlays and shit like that. Everyone was like, "Oh, where'd this bet come from?" What came from the chat?
Yeah.
Yep, the chat fucking came up, and everyone was in there. Zeke's mama and all them were up there early, and Juju and everybody else, they were, in there early, hitting that game. So everyone's like, "Oh, where did you get that bet?" Well, got to be in the chat.
I'm in the chat.
Chat comes up with some good shit, bro.
Yeah,
sometimes,
Yes, they do. It's not about the thing. It's a community. That's the most important thing. I think I'm good here, Bill. I think I'm ready to get out of here and go fucking put a little House of the Dragon on and get a little rest up, get all freshened up, get showered up, shaved up, get looking crispy clean.
I'm going to ShopRite.
What's that?
I'm going to ShopRite.
We're going to ShopRite. That sounds exciting. I hope to be shopping right on the game tonight. Coming off a bad weekend for me. Great weekend. Saturday, Friday, all that. Bad football Sunday. I didn't have a good day yesterday. That Bills game just fucked me. Just absolutely fucked me. I did get to fucking block 9 subscribers, though. That's cool. That's always fun. Anyone who puts a shit emoji, boom, blocked immediately. Never talking to you again. So, good luck. None of you. Never going to see me again. Bill, final words.
Rupp and Rackets, 5:30 in Discord after ShopRite.
Rupp and Rackets, 5:30 in the Discord after ShopRite. All right. What about you, Evan? Final words.
Just go congratulate your dad for earning that money, that $5 you took out of his wallet, because the Jets won plus 160, I believe it was. So that was my bet. So we'll see you Thursday.
Boy, you won the $5 dad's wallet bet.
$5 dad's wallet bet. There will be more, but we have to take them as they come.
Dad, good job, Dad.
All right. Well, for Evan Hand, for Bill Rupp, I am Tommy G. Thank you, Rackets, for joining us. We will see you guys Thursday. Thursday at 2 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. 2 p.m. 2:05 on Thursday. In the meantime, get over to 4deepbets.com. Number 4deepbets.com. Come into Discord. Check it out. We'll be talking. We'll be chatting. We'll be winning tonight. Bill, Rackets, Evan, Tommy, good luck. Stay cashing, motherfuckers.
Let's go!